Abusia an se o mache Burkina Faso soldiers an mako 17 e wo Ghana an o mache Burkina Faso soldiers mako 17 wo Ghana na mesrem omienkonko tie ni etwegwe.
As we were busy celebrating the new year, Ghana arrested 17 armed Burkina Faso soldiers. So what really happened? The soldiers crossed into Ghana near Wuru in the Upper West region. Locals noticed them and raised an alarm, and the Ghanaian authorities responded immediately. The soldiers said it was a patrol error, a wrong turn in a tense border zone. Ghana verified the situation, consulted diplomatically, and resolved the issue peacefully. The soldiers were later released like almost the same day. So this is Ghana acting as a stabilizing neighbor. No escalation, no panic, no political drama, just calm security checks, communication, and diplomacy. And this incident reflects pressure in the Sahel, not hostility. Borders are stretched, patrols are intense, mistakes can happen. But the lesson here is African solidarity. When African states communicate and trust each other, small incidents don't turn into regional crises. Security in Africa won't come from blame. It will come from coordination. So Ghana didn't weaken security. It is strengthened regional trust. And that's leadership, unlike some other country that I know. Thank you all for watching.
First of all, so this just came in. So 17 men from Burkina Faso dressed in army uniforms have been arrested in Wuru in the Sisala East district. Now, according to them, they were soldiers picking coordinates, but they actually lost their navigation and they ended up in Wuru in Ghana. Now, a lot of you may not know this, but terrorism is very, very rampant and very high in Burkina Faso. That's why I understand Akufo-Addo. He saw it, he went and reported Burkina Faso to America. That's why he does not care. Anyways, so the 17 of them were arrested alongside their ammunitions. And so communication started between Ghana and Burkina Faso. Now, the said persons who claim to be soldiers actually said they mistakenly crossed the line into Ghana. Now, I look at them, if you see the people, me say that's whether they are soldiers, because me safe, I have more muscle mass than them. So there was a communication between the Ghanaian embassy in Burkina Faso and the Ghanaian army. So they called the 17 names of the arrested persons to the Ghana embassy in Burkina Faso. They checked and they found out that yes, they were really in the army. So they were released and the ammunition was given back to them. Anyways, when Akufo-Addo was in power, he did not have a good relationship with Burkina Faso. But since Mahama came, there have been good relationship. All right, so let's see. It's still a developing story though, but they have been released. They have been released because they claim it was a mistake. Their names were confirmed, and it was found out that they are really in the Burkinabe army.
Did 17 Burkina Faso soldiers just cross into Ghana borders? Well, that's the news I see from some Ghanaian local news outlets and some Ghanaian bloggers. No international news is carrying this news, to be fair. I've not seen any. I know sometimes all this international news, they move very slow when it comes to African news. But Ghanaian local news, some of them are carrying this news that 17 heavily armed Burkina Faso soldiers mistakenly crossed into Ghana. According to the soldiers, they said they were on patrol and they were seen by residents in Wuru, Sisala East District area. And the Ghana security agencies detained them. So after much delegation from, Ghana authority and Burkina Faso authority or Burkina Faso embassy in Ghana, they met and had the conversations around it, and these soldiers were all released and their weapons were returned back to them, and they were quietly returned back to Burkina Faso. I don't know. I'm just asking. Like I said, CNN, BBC, I have not seen anything on them. Maybe when I see, I will have a different opinion. But for now, this is all I have seen on Ghanaian local news. My Ghanaian people, I hope all is well. Africa, I hope all is well. I'm just saying. I'm just asking an honest question. I hope all is well. Because they just crossed in, and after delegation, they were just returned back quietly. I know Ghana and Burkina Faso are brothers. They have good relationship. I know that. I know that for sure. I'm just asking anyway. I hope all is well.
Valencia for coach Fernando Martin onene mamien na onim diesi omoko Indonesia se omoko akwaje omani La Liga a break on break nti omo ordinary busua ekupie mu Indonesia na ehonom ana omo kotena ensuo so omo boat na omo te so no edane senti ama ono coach no one ne mma miensa ne nyina ya mutu omawu omakanchina egu.
Breaking news from Saudi Arabia. Saudi say Hajj 2026 na mo beba no. Omo the options aba beto ho. Na options no. Obia wo yale no so no omo bobodi omo specific say yale a omo hia ewo sa ewo se wo ba wo kwa check up my doctor who say we fit lungs disease omo mpe kidney omo mpe liver omo mpe ena cancer eno so omo mpe na de ye me de any HIV test no and I got a fumudo ramoko haj bumudo do na haj pa monko de ye me depa the HIV test na e ka ho no me say sap crown prince ya what way say na me say my boyfriend no was it HIV test this way HIV test and I feel agene bo be dey pa o because check up how be ye kura no because e be wo ho amo enye haj na mo koye bo haj enye haj na mo kwakoye me say sa crown prince ibaye wa kira mo say bio ye muslims for na no mo te ha na bibia haram no enre chi na kadibi o boso boy your friend saying Saudi enso ni malam bia ono to bibia ya haram so Saudi invite da ebido me say hajj we no se na si ye me de no ya se wonye manso amema ai wo kaka unziwo oma anya ne sa ade no ya aginsemu hajj kwai set mi yema ope o 70 years so de no kwa hajj so nkwere kaba no kwa na wutwa ho no kaba no kwa nya asam kitu eso papa kaba no te say go se kuma se sports stadium ahaya ebi asafo ahaya abokwa na asafo kaba no yekro muntimi na mokọ na mu wuto omo so masasa mu de sefunu no asa it is say you have to be fit asa na waba emede na me bibia anya me de ace test na o moye no mo bebre mo
suafo madaroma misra mo enra ye ka yemua ba bi asem yesi ye friend Selina na Selina yi wo Toronto ha na watu ko Calgary na asam ni nyina ne say ya papa bi frem no se ma me yare nti fa me ko Ghana emwa bi obetimi di aboa me bia no fa me ko Ghana na me se papa mate na Ghana no ye ko ne say anwas and I'm say me bi sabusa no was maame me say wasam fufuro bi ameka akiro so me mu na hwe me na afa me ko Ghana say BBC a wo de fa me ko na nyame be hirawo ana papa yi sha say so kana asem akire wo say yenwa ba ya friend Selina ya ni picture eda me esoro hayi yenwa ba no ohia no so me ya ware nkrata ama no na afen so de tunanim say wo de ne ma wo mo kroma no dom kotena Ghana ana opeso kofo mo ba enti no papa ni sika ni bi ana oje ya 18,000 ni bi na oje ya de kofa ne money free Ghana ba ana omo ya aware no kosensa ya bibia omo wie ye say Kim Selina ya block papa ibesi na ne mo kase papa ni se wa pena open hu no tu kotena ha na okota wa hwehwe na enti wasra me se ba bia Selina no obi a me hwehwe ne na menyi ni sika na 18,000 na me fa no ko Ghana me fa bi hwehwe ne yare because besi na nkrata na odi bi after was ring kwa no mo de be the fake ring no pa ayi Selina na je $1,000 and I saw the cotton ring just wa use papa na nkasa papa se wa kasika ni nyina boma 18,000 wa blocking no be sinde ento ya na mka chansa on kana koma nto ne yam ne enko hwehwe no enti mi sha said in the pictures me ma dadafo na wo krom ha no obi aja omso mu hu no se wa bro ni kwa na ye se ma me minimum no enti mekwa kohwehwe ne number enti se wa fro bi wo UK no yese ne yeko hu na danfo no so wasesa ne number ne to de bi kwa hwehwe na hu no na mse meye ne me post no ti me post no within 4 hours eja ne hye no no abaye obaye na chese me mada ana me catch one se wanya na fam na mse mada o ntwen na ade enche ye no oba phone so a obefre ye no wo de gidigidi na ebe hia na mse nye ha Mami na abutre ne ka asem ne yeka. I want to be straight to the point. I'm catching na wo na no obi ya ware nkrata say ni wo gira phone no so sa na the phone no to so. Ebesi anopa ya me no ka say ma hu sese wa de wa ye video ama na. Enti Selina baby a wo obi aso wo ka agree. Wo fane sabi na sokoro mampo hina wanya ne baby ko. Na tiase ne na di na odijiji sika efri nkrofo ho. O ya sokoro mampo ni pa. Yes so ya dache hima. Enti wo disa wo ba kroma wo nya adwuma do ya dache hima. Wo fane na sokoro mampo hina wanya ne baby ko. E na de maame wo fa de ne hu ni asem. Ye boni di aka asem keke abusuafo. Enti Mr. Selina papa no wo yare ye gisika no ne de na ko Ghana. Enti sa me ma ukosi weekend ye di animi. Se wa anya bibia amfa wa me de marriage certificate no. Me de bibia ka ho bia ye de ma migration fo na wo ma na ofo afri ha. Edo wo ko Ghana na wo ju wo sika ni nya we have everything. We gonna give it to them. Enya some asamba ya na fiti ya na abeka asam ye nya ne sa ye toto ne ma nsa na ye de aba ha sei. Na so ampa sa watimi age obi 18,000. Asa de ni ti akosha aware ni. Aware no wa wonye. Ono na wo so sa akoye divorce. Ni nyina ye pe wa ye hu. What in 18,000? O ma wo form free ha ekosi Ghana kwa form free Ghana bro. Ni nyina wa block papa yi. Ma me catch row say. E free na ekosi kwasi ada. Se wa me ye bibia mfa papa na o yare da ho. Se wadam ne se wa so se woni ma. Papa ni yare gidigidi o se ye mfa ne kwa Ghana. Enti sika na ne agide atwa tekiti na koma na busuafo. Ma me. Se wa medi ho dwuma na nyame ya adom na agikran ya. Ene baabi ya de beko ne de beko. Ade na mutirimu odin sa mutirimu odin mema kro wo krom ha nya sa na ma besia pa mutimi jiji krofo sika nyame betwia mo ka o nyame betwia mo ka na misi de didi akire ba de didi akire ba eche de ya hui de didi akire ba nyame betwia mo ka papa mo fa mo nsa kwa ye adwuma ne akesesem ye beka ne anya ya dan ya tamfo si ye beka o me sasa menya be manim kwa na evidence ka ho eka ho enya wagi se meka ma no this ni pakro ni evidence na me meka so wa evidence kwa dia na ma no we beka Selina be the way flew Selina ni picture na da so na ne ma no so picture de bato ho na wo de o ma no kwa Ghana na wo je wo musika ama o mu di 80 years o asaba sika ne sai want me amobra bi akofa papa we asaji ni sika de akotwa ticket na mbe twa wo ka wo hema na me twa say na wo de abufuo ba hu de say wo hu ya na mka sa hadwo wo hu na wa wo de me ka na free phone no so enti sika no me ma up to Sunday ya eje say wa amfa sika na ma e beje wo sam me am send bibia komom na me de confirmation asa send o because they say sa na wo se de yemo o video so de e beto ato aso aba aha ye Toronto News.
Guys, we have got some tragic breaking news. It is now being reported that the two people who died in the AJ car crash were his two longtime close friends, Sinna and Latif. Now, Sinna was AJ's strength and conditioning coach. He was there the entire time alongside him, preparing him for the Jake Paul fight. And so was his other friend, Latif. He was his personal trainer. And he was seen on video joking with Sinna as they arrived in Nigeria and they were about to get in the car. They were playing table tennis with him just hours before this crash. This is going to be an unbelievably tragic new year for their families, for their friends, for AJ and the entire boxing community. As things develop, I'll keep you guys updated.
Ebusia eya simo na chese bo yi di e twa go musu future so me fa mu si ase